Well, candidates for Port Alberni Mayor and Council went back to school today to be grilled by students at Alberni District Secondary. The Civic Studies class hosted an all-candidates forum as part of the students' campaign to get the vote out. They can't cast ballots themselves just yet, but as CTV's Chandler Grieve reports, they are bound and determined to get eligible voters to the polls.
Back to where it all started for the mayor of Port Alberni.
In grade 7, this is where it all came about. First time I ran for election for student council, and learned right off the bat, but you better be a good politician. You better get lots of friends.
Mayor Ken McRae joins 3 other mayoral candidates and 17 current and hopeful city councillors on the stage at Alberni District Secondary. The all-candidates meeting was organized by Ann Oswald's Civic Studies 11 class. The students' catchy "Get Out and Vote" slogan has taken off in the city.
You actually got to see who they were, even though it was brief, and how they answered, so we got a good sense of the character of each of the candidates.
So many people are picking up our slogan, and it's like a domino effect. It just keeps rolling and rolling.
All candidates have a maximum of 60.
The students are hosting the first forum in the city to include all of the candidates, those running for mayor and council. Last week, the Chamber of Commerce hosted a forum but only included those running for mayor, and that generated some criticism.
Youth go where the adults fear to tread in this community, because you took on an all-candidates meeting with 19 people on stage.
The logistical nightmare of giving everyone a chance to speak is solved in a very creative but loud way. Go over your time and have these guys cut you off.
First idea was having a streaker run across the stage, and then it was like, no. So they said, well, what if we do a jazz blues musical piece in between each one?
The music was great. You almost wanted them to go over all of them so we could have that. That was perfect.
I like the drummer's job.
But the band doesn't take away from the student body's tough questions.
To our community. What will council do to bring in anchor stores to increase our economic diversity?
The students are big on local economy. They want to know how candidates will attract anchor tenants for shopping centers and new businesses. The day, a huge success for the class that took on the project as a way to improve voter turnout in the city. So just how will they celebrate?
Quite frankly, a cup of herbal tea and chocolate chip cookies, because they're my favorite.
Now, even with the large amount of effort it took to organize today's all-candidates meeting, the Civic Studies 11 class at Alberni District is not done there. In the coming days, they plan to hang this banner from one of the busiest intersections in town, meaning if you don't vote in the upcoming municipal election, you really don't have any excuse. Chandler Grieve, CTV News, Port Alberni.